Is it really true that swimwear is restricted in France? In a surprising twist, French law mandates that male swimmers wear fitted trunks, which means no baggy shorts are allowed. This unique regulation aims to uphold a sense of decorum at public swimming pools and beaches. Interestingly, the law goes a step further by banning blue trunks specifically, although the reason for this peculiar restriction isn't entirely clear. The design of swimwear is not just a matter of style in France, it reflects cultural values about modesty and proper behavior in public spaces. So if you plan to swim in France, be sure to pack those snug-fitting trunks and steer clear of that blue fabric if you want to avoid any run-ins with local rules. This focus on swimwear standards sparks discussions on how different countries view public etiquette and personal expression at the beach. What if I told you your mattress is a dust mite haven? You might think your bed is just a cozy sleeping spot, but in reality, it can host an astonishing number of dust mites, anywhere from 100,000 to a staggering 10 million. These minuscule creatures love to feast on the dead skin cells we shed, thriving in the warm, snug fibers of our bedding. While dust mites are generally harmless, they can provoke allergies and asthma, especially in sensitive individuals. This is why keeping your mattress and bedding clean is vital for your health and comfort. Regularly washing your sheets in hot water and using protective mattress covers can help minimize these pesky critters. So the next time you crawl into bed, just remember that cozy sanctuary needs a little TLC to keep those dust mites at bay. Prepare to be amazed by ancient Roman pranks. In the bustling streets of ancient Rome, humor was alive and well, thanks to a playful trick involving sandals. Roman citizens had a unique way of causing laughter. They would sneak up on unsuspecting sleepers and place sandals on their hands. Once their victims were gently startled, they would instinctively slap their own faces, creating a comical scene that would leave bystanders in stitches. This amusing tradition shows that even thousands of years ago, people enjoyed lighthearted mischief, not so different from the pranks we see today. It reflects how humor transcends time and cultures, reminding us that laughter has always been a universal language. So the next time you chuckle at a prank, remember that ancient Romans were sharing the joy of humor long before us. How fun is that? Discover Leonardo da Vinci's 12 Years of Perfection. For 12 long years, Leonardo da Vinci focused on one of the most famous pieces of art in history, the Mona Lisa. This dedication showcases just how meticulous he was, particularly with the painting's captivating lips. Stories reveal that Da Vinci would often sketch and resketch, adjusting every little feature until he achieved the perfect expression. His obsession with detail wasn't just about aesthetics, it was about conveying emotions and personality through the slightest changes. The subtle smile of the Mona Lisa, which has puzzled and enchanted viewers for centuries, highlights his artistic genius and commitment to leaving no stone unturned. As you gaze at this legendary artwork, remember that behind its beauty lies a long journey of experimentation, revisions, and a relentless pursuit of perfection. Isn't it fascinating to think about the hours and dedication he invested in such a seemingly simple part of the painting? Hard to believe, but bones are super strong. Just think about this. A small block of human bone, only the size of a matchbox, can support an astonishing weight of around 18,000 pounds. That's like stacking 3 pickup trucks on top of each other. This incredible strength comes from the bone's unique structure, which is both lightweight and tough, making it perfect for our body's needs. But the wonders of our bones don't stop there. Did you know that they are continuously being replaced? Every few years, your body effectively gives you a brand new skeleton. This process, known as bone remodeling, helps keep your bones strong and healthy by replacing old and worn-out bone tissue with fresh material. So not only do your bones hold you up like a sturdy pillar, but they are always renewing themselves to ensure you stay strong and active. Isn't that amazing? Believe it or not, lakes can explode. Limnic eruptions present one of nature's most dramatic hazards, transforming tranquil bodies of water into lethal explosions of gas. This phenomenon occurs when carbon dioxide accumulates in the deeper layers of a lake, trapped under immense pressure. As the gas builds up, the potential for a violent release grows, leading to catastrophic results. A poignant example of this was witnessed in 1986 at Lake Nyos in Cameroon. There, a sudden limnic eruption released a massive cloud of carbon dioxide, which swept through surrounding villages, tragically taking around 1,800 lives. This event sent shockwaves around the globe and served as a sobering reminder of the latent threats posed by such lakes. In response, scientists have been diligently researching ways to prevent similar disasters. One effective strategy is degassing, which involves carefully releasing the trapped gases to alleviate pressure buildup. By enhancing our understanding of limnic eruptions and implementing preventive measures, we can better protect communities living near these seemingly peaceful lakes from devastating occurrences. Did you know that your lungs are huge? Surprisingly, when you spread out the surface area of human lungs, it would cover half a tennis court. This massive area is vital for our breathing. Inside our lungs, there's a complex network of tiny airways and millions of tiny air sacs called alveoli. These structures work together, much like a personal rainforest, to exchange oxygen and carbon dioxide. Every time you take a breath, this intricate system allows oxygen to enter your bloodstream while expelling carbon dioxide, which is a waste product from our bodies. The sheer size of the lungs ensures that we can get enough oxygen to fuel our activities, whether it's running, dancing, or just relaxing. Understanding how our lungs function can help us appreciate the amazing ability of our bodies to breathe and stay alive. Isn't it incredible how nature has designed such a powerful system for us? Ever thought about why mortality matters so much? In 1828, the tragic deaths of two individuals sparked a significant realization that ultimately changed our perspective on life and death. This event prompted society to begin examining the fragility of human existence. People started to recognize that life is precious and fleeting, leading to deeper conversations about how we value our time and relationships. The realization didn't stop at mere reflection. It inspired changes in how communities approached health, safety, and even personal responsibility. As news of these deaths spread, it encouraged advances in public health measures and instigated public debates surrounding mortality, legacy, and what it means to truly live. These reflections remain relevant today, reminding us to cherish and appreciate the moments we have and to consider the impact we leave behind. What lessons have you learned about life from your own experiences? Here's something incredible about Bahia Ballena. The Bahia Ballena region in Costa Rica is famous for its unique and stunning shape that resembles a whale's tail when viewed from above. This incredible feature makes it a visual delight for anyone soaring high in the sky, where the lush greenery meets sparkling waters. Known as Whale Bay, Bahia Ballena derives its name from the humpback whales that migrate to these warm waters annually. These gentle giants travel from colder seas, seeking a safe haven to mate and give birth. The tail shape of the bay, beyond being a remarkable sight, provides an ideal environment for diverse marine life. The unique geography of the bay generates calm, nutrient-rich waters, attracting an abundance of fish and other sea creatures, creating a thriving ecosystem. Many visitors flock to the area for eco-tours, hoping to witness majestic whales breaching and frolicking in their natural surroundings. Observing these magnificent animals up close creates an unforgettable connection to the ocean's wonders and highlights the importance of marine conservation. Did you know the Vatican Bank uses Latin for transactions? This fascinating institution stands out as the only bank globally where you can conduct financial transactions in this ancient language. Imagine withdrawing cash or transferring funds while practicing your Latin. It's an incredible way for people to delve into a language that shaped Western culture and education. With a history dating back to the 15th century, the Vatican Bank also plays a vital role in managing the financial assets of the Holy See. While many banks focus on modern technologies and global currencies, the Vatican Bank's unique feature offers a bridge between the past and present. Clients who engage in transactions here don't just manage their finances, they also connect with centuries of history and tradition. This unusual practice attracts scholars and language enthusiasts alike, making banking not only a financial necessity, but also a chance to appreciate a rich linguistic heritage. With such a unique approach, it raises a thought. Could language influence our understanding of money and value? Ever seen a village living in a cave? Zhongdong Village in Guizhou, China, is an extraordinary community where about 100 residents have made their homes inside a cave. These remarkable people have not only made cozy living spaces, but have also created a school and areas to raise livestock right within the cave's walls. This unique lifestyle has been maintained for generations, and even though the government has made efforts to relocate them to more modern accommodations, many villagers choose to remain in their ancestral home. They find a deep sense of belonging and connection to their history in these ancient caves. The village showcases the ingenuity and resilience of its inhabitants, who have adapted to the natural environment while preserving their traditions. In a world where urbanization is often seen as the norm, Zhongdong stands out as a remarkable example of how communities can thrive in unconventional settings. What does the future hold for this incredible cave village? Did you know a coconut is more than just a fruit? Often called the tree of life, the coconut is botanically classified as a drupe. This unique classification means that while we often think of coconuts as fruits, they also fit the definition of nuts and seeds. Every single part of the coconut is incredibly useful. The white flesh can be eaten fresh, dried, or used in various dishes, while the water inside is refreshing and hydrating, making for delicious drinks. The tough outer husk can be transformed into ropes, mats, and even fuel. Interestingly, the shells can be crafted into bowls or musical instruments, showcasing their versatility. With so many uses, it's no wonder people in many cultures celebrate the coconut for its contributions to cuisine, craft, and culture. So next time you enjoy a coconut-based dish, think about all the incredible ways we utilize this amazing fruit. What's your favorite way to enjoy coconuts? Guess what really drives the Pirahun tribe's language? The Pirahun tribe, nestled deep in the Amazon rainforest, offers a fascinating glimpse into how language shapes thought. Remarkably, they have no words for counting. Instead of using precise numbers, members of this tribe rely on vague terms like few or more than one. This unique approach to counting reflects their relationship with the world around them. But that's not all. Their language also eschews grammatical tenses, which means they do not distinguish between past, present, or future. Living in what feels like an eternal present, their communication focuses on immediate experiences and sensations rather than temporal events. This linguistic trait raises intriguing questions about how we perceive quantities and time. Does living in a timeless state affect how they interact with their environment? It's a captivating reminder of how diverse and intricate human languages can be. Can you imagine that Thailand's south is so vibrant? The southern region of Thailand is bursting with life, culture, and a significant population. This area is home to bustling cities like Hat Yai and Phuket, where locals and tourists blend together in a colorful tapestry of experiences. With beautiful beaches, unique cuisine, and fascinating traditions, southern Thailand attracts people from all over the world. The population density in this part of the country is quite high, with many residents engaged in various industries such as tourism, fishing, and rubber production. The rich history of the area is reflected in its diverse communities, where influences from Malay culture intermix with traditional Thai customs. As you stroll through the markets or enjoy a sunset on the beach, you can feel the energy and warmth of the people who call this region home. Have you ever considered the stories behind this vibrant population? Hard to believe, but rivals launched a popular drink. KSI and Logan Paul, once fierce opponents in the boxing ring, transformed their rivalry into a successful business partnership with their energy drink, Prime. This remarkable shift caught everyone's attention, showing that even competitors can team up for something great. They combined their star power and fan bases, promoting Prime as a refreshing alternative to other energy drinks on the market. Since its launch, Prime has skyrocketed in popularity, raking in millions of dollars in revenue. Fans love the unique flavors and marketing buzz that KSI and Logan bring, making it a go-to drink for athletes and casual consumers alike. Their journey from rivals to business partners is a perfect example of turning competition into collaboration. Who would have thought that two boxers could create such a thriving brand? Is it really true that some animals freeze solid? Yes, it's astonishing but true. The wood frog, a small amphibian found in North America, has developed a remarkable survival skill. It can freeze solid during the icy winter months. When the temperature drops, these frogs enter a state called suspended animation, essentially pausing their bodily functions. They can endure temperatures as low as 6 degrees Celsius, with their heart stopping and their blood turning to ice. Then when spring arrives and the sun warms the earth, these real resilient frogs thaw out and resume their normal activities as if nothing happened. This incredible ability not only helps them survive but also fascinates scientists studying climate adaptation and the limits of life. How does the wood frog do it? Its unique biology allows it to manage ice crystal formation in its cells, which prevents damaging effects and keeps the frog alive through the frozen months. What if I told you snakes can come from toilets? In Austria, a surprising incident startled a man while he was sitting on his toilet. He experienced a sharp pain and soon discovered the source. An albino reticulated python had bitten his genitals after slithering up through the pipes. This unexpected encounter was caused by the snake escaping from a neighbor's apartment. Imagine the shock of finding a snake in such an intimate place. The man didn't just suffer from physical pain. This bizarre experience led to lasting psychological trauma. Snakes in toilets might sound like a scene from a horror movie, but this event serves as a reminder of how interconnected our living spaces can be. It also highlights the importance of ensuring that pets are securely contained, especially when they're as large as a python. Can you believe how bizarre this situation turned out to be? Is it really true that Agassi read Becker's serve? Tennis legend Andre Agassi had a remarkable knack for reading his opponents, and one of his most famous insights came from the way Boris Becker served. Agassi noticed a unique habit. Whenever Becker prepared to serve, he would stick his tongue out in a specific direction. This subtle gesture gave Agassi a vital clue about where the ball was headed. Capitalizing on this advantage, Agassi won 10 out of 11 matches against the talented German player. This story highlights how keen observation and mental acuity can be just as important in sports as physical skill. It's not just about athleticism. Understanding your opponent can turn the tide of a match. Agassi's ability to decipher Becker's truly demonstrates the strategic side of tennis. Would you pay close attention to those little details if you were on the court? Guess what really drives the London Hunt breed? This unique dog from Norway stands out with a remarkable trait. It has 6 toes on its front paws. This genetic rarity is not just a quirky detail. It plays a role in their agility and speed, making them excellent hunters. The London Hunt was historically bred for hunting small game in challenging terrains, where their extra toes provided better traction and grip. Unlike most dogs, which have 5 toes, this breed's 6 toes help them navigate slippery surfaces with ease. Their keen instincts and strong sense of smell make them effective companions for hunters in the field. Although they are not as common as other breeds, the London Hunt's distinct appearance and hunting prowess have earned them a loyal following. So whether you're chasing trails or just enjoying the outdoors, these dogs truly showcase nature's wonders. Why exactly does Anthony Perkins' story matter today? Anthony Perkins, the actor famous for his chilling role as Norman Bates in Alfred Hitchcock's classic film Psycho, is remembered not just for his cinematic contributions, but also for his personal life, which had its own tragic turns. His wife, Barry Berenson, tragically died in one of the airplanes hijacked during the September 11th attacks. This heart-wrenching event highlights how global tragedies impact individual lives in profound ways. Perkins, who passed away in 1992, faced the heartbreaking reality of losing his loved one in such a catastrophic event decades after his film career had flourished. The story of Anthony and Barry exemplifies how art intersects with real life, reminding us that behind every public persona, there exists a personal narrative filled with love, loss, and resilience. How do we reconcile the glamour of Hollywood with such stark personal tragedy? Hard to believe, but Gambia is Africa's smallest country. This narrow strip of land runs along the Gambia River, stretching only about 50 kilometers at its widest point. Despite its petite size, Gambia is bursting with vibrant wildlife, unique culture, and a profound historical backdrop, especially tied to the transatlantic slave trade. Picture lush mangroves and stunning beaches, home to diverse birds and playful monkeys, making it a paradise for nature lovers. The capital city, Banjul, showcases colorful markets and lively music that reflect the rich heritage of its people. Gambia's significant history as a port in the slave trade also invites exploration and reflection, with sites that tell the stories of resilience and hardship. Tourists can even visit the infamous Kunta Kinte Island, named after the enslaved man whose story inspired Alex Haley's novel, Roots. Isn't it amazing that such a small country can hold so many wonders? Discover the magic of Octavio Ocampo's art. This talented Mexican artist is celebrated for his realistic masterpieces that skillfully weave in optical illusions. When you take a moment to explore his work, you'll find layers of depth and intricate details that reveal a unique visual morphic structure. Ocampo invites you to see beyond the surface, encouraging viewers to engage and look closely at each piece. His art is not just a feast for the eyes, it's an experience that challenges perception and ignites the imagination. As you delve into his creations, you'll notice how everyday objects and scenes transform into something unexpected, sparking curiosity and wonder. Ocampo's ability to blur the lines between reality and illusion leaves a lasting impression, prompting us to think differently about the world around us. What will you discover in his enchanting works? Guess what really drives autonomous car safety risks? Despite the cutting-edge technology behind autonomous vehicles, tests have revealed that they still have vulnerabilities. While these cars are engineered for safety and rely on complex algorithms and sensors, they can encounter unpredictable scenarios that challenge their systems. Imagine a day when a sudden gust of wind knocks down a tree branch onto the road. In such moments, an autonomous car might struggle to make the best decision, potentially leading to accidents. Developers continuously work to improve these systems, yet the reality is there are still limitations in their decision-making capabilities. Furthermore, factors like poor weather or unusual traffic patterns can create additional challenges. As we dive deeper into the future of transportation, it's crucial to address these safety concerns to fully realize the potential of autonomous driving. So how close are we to truly safe self-driving cars? You might be surprised by Heinz's pickle innovation. In the early 1900s, the H.J. Heinz Company transformed the way pickles were produced and distributed. They didn't just focus on creating tasty condiments, but also revolutionized logistics by patenting a specialized pickle tank railcar. This unique railcar was designed specifically for transporting pickles across the country while ensuring they stayed fresh. By innovating the transportation method, Heinz showcased a commitment to quality and freshness that consumers appreciated. This clever move not only improved their distribution, but also contributed to the company's growing reputation as a household name in America. The introduction of these custom rail cars played a significant role in making Heinz's products stand out on store shelves, further solidifying their place in food history. Who knew pickles could spark such smart ideas? Discover how silk outshined gold in ancient China. In ancient times, silk was not just a luxurious fabric, but an invaluable currency. Its shimmering beauty and intricate textures made it extremely desirable, often ranking higher than gold and silver in value. Ancient Chinese officials received silk as payment, while it was also used as tribute to emperors, highlighting its importance in the economy. The famous Silk Road, a network of trade routes, helped spread silk beyond China's borders, influencing cultures and economies worldwide. Because of its rarity and the labor-intensive process of sericulture, producing silk was a closely guarded secret that added to its allure. Silk was more than just fabric, it symbolized wealth, power, and sophistication. Even today, silk remains a cherished material, weaving a rich history that connects ancient civilizations to our modern world. Isn't it fascinating how a simple thread can have such a profound impact on history? Ever wonder about quirky facts that spark joy? In this fun-filled segment, The Useless Guy dives into a treasure trove of random facts that don't fit neatly into categories, but are too interesting to overlook. Think of it as a celebration of the unusual, where topics range from popular culture to historical quirks. For instance, did you know that a certain pop star faced a ban in China? Intrigued? This segment promises to playfully unravel these fascinating tidbits, illuminating the lesser-known aspects of everyday life. Plus, you'll discover the backstory behind the fun word, twerk, and why it holds historical significance. So grab your favorite snacks and put on your silliest socks as we embark on a journey where the unusual takes center stage. Whether you're 12 or 70, there's something refreshingly delightful waiting for you in this adventure of oddities that remind us how wonderfully strange our world can be. Are you ready to embrace the unexpected? This might surprise you. Coffee was banned in Turkey. In the 16th and 17th centuries, Turkish authorities took a hard stance against coffee, fearing it posed a threat to the social and political order of the time. They believed that coffee houses were breeding grounds for revolutionary ideas and discussions that could disrupt the established authority. As a result, anyone caught drinking coffee faced severe consequences, including death. Imagine a world where enjoying a warm cup of coffee could lead to such dire outcomes. The tension around coffee drinking sparked fierce debates and ultimately resulted in an underground culture, with secret coffee gatherings flourishing despite the risks. This strange period reveals how something as simple as a drink can carry immense weight in society, reflecting both the power of community and the fear of change. Could coffee have started revolutions if only it had been allowed? This might surprise you. The origin of Maverick is linked to Samuel A. Maverick, a 19th century Texas cattle rancher and politician. Maverick was quite a character. He was known for not branding his cattle, which was the standard practice at the time. By choosing to let his cattle roam freely without a brand, he set himself apart from other ranchers who strictly followed the rules of branding to indicate ownership. This decision didn't just make him a rebel, it got his name associated with independence and nonconformity. Over time, the term maverick evolved to describe anyone who doesn't follow conventions, be it in politics, business, or even everyday life. So the next time you hear someone called a maverick, remember it stems from a Texas rancher who dared to do things his own way. Isn't it cool how names can influence language like that? Here's something incredible about cobalt mining. Cobalt, which powers many of our rechargeable batteries, is mostly extracted from the Democratic Republic of Congo. Unfortunately, miners there often face dire working conditions. Many of these courageous workers dig through soil that can contain harmful levels of radiation, and they frequently do so with just their bare hands. This not only puts their health at risk, but also raises serious concerns about safety and child labor. Remarkably, the demand for cobalt continues to grow as electric vehicles and smartphones become more popular, creating urgency to improve mining practices. Initiatives are underway to make the cobalt supply chain more sustainable and safer, which could protect miners and the environment. But will this change come fast enough to keep up with the booming tech industry? Let's uncover the truth about Avengers. Endgame. This blockbuster, released in 2019, shattered many box office records and made cinematic history. Directed by Anthony and Joe Russo, the film is the grand finale of the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Infinity Saga, featuring popular characters like Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor. Upon its release, Avengers Endgame grossed over $2.798 billion worldwide, snatching the title of the highest-grossing film ever at that time. Fans flocked to theaters to see how the epic story would conclude, and they weren't disappointed. The film expertly tied up several storylines while delivering action-packed sequences and emotional moments. Its success can be credited to years of build-up across various Marvel films, creating a massive fan base eager for the resolution. With such incredible box office earnings, it's not surprising that this film made a lasting impact on the movie industry, changing how producers view franchise films. Indeed, Avengers Endgame set the bar high for future releases. How did one film captivate millions across the globe? Hard to believe, but violence is decreasing worldwide. Despite what we often see on our screens, we are actually living in the most peaceful time in human history. Innovations in governance, education, and technology have played a huge role in this transformation. Many countries have established stable political systems, allowing for better conflict resolution and cooperation among communities. With educational improvements, more people are gaining the knowledge they need to build peaceful societies and work towards solutions rather than disputes. Moreover, technology has opened up new avenues for communication and diplomacy, enabling quicker responses to conflicts and reducing the chance of violence. So while media often highlights negative events, it's important to remember that, overall, our world is undergoing a positive change towards lasting peace. Prepare to be amazed by the Bering Sea meteor explosion. In 2018, a meteor measuring about 10 meters in diameter burst over the Bering Sea, producing an astonishing amount of energy. This explosion released energy equivalent to 173 kilotons of TNT, making it roughly 10 times more powerful than the atomic bomb dropped on Hiroshima back in 1945. Imagine the sheer force of such an event. Fortunately, this meteor disintegrated high above the ocean, reducing the risk of any serious damage to human life or property. Such large meteors are rare, but they remind us of the dynamic and sometimes unpredictable nature of our planet. Scientists constantly monitor space for these cosmic visitors, helping us understand their potential impact on Earth. This incredible event is a powerful reminder of the fascinating universe we live in, filled with wonders and surprises just waiting to be discovered. Is it really true that someone survived 46G? In a remarkable experiment, John Stapp, a pioneering aerospace medicine researcher, experienced an astounding acceleration of over 46G. This extreme force, equivalent to more than 46 times the force of gravity, was part of his work testing the limits of the human body. Stapp's test involved being strapped to a rocket sled, which then rapidly decelerated, simulating conditions that could occur in aviation crashes. Amazingly, he survived this tremendous force, but it wasn't without consequences. He suffered vision damage due to the intense stress placed on his body. Living to 89 years old, Stapp became an influential figure in safety research, contributing invaluable insights into how we can better protect pilots and passengers. His daring experiments show just how resilient the human body can be under extreme circumstances, but they also underscore the risks involved in pushing scientific boundaries. Prepare to be amazed by penguin poop accuracy. Researchers have discovered that these adorable birds can actually launch their feces up to 4 feet with stunning precision. This unique ability has led to funny comparisons of penguins being like feathered snipers. Why do they do this? Well, it's all about defending their territory and keeping things clean in their crowded colonies. When a penguin needs to send a clear message to a rival or simply wants to avoid mess, it uses this poop launching skill. With their specialized muscles and precise aim, they can hit targets with surprising accuracy. It's not just a quirky fact, it's a fascinating insight into their behavior. Next time you see a penguin waddling around, you might just think twice about where you stand. Isn't it incredible how nature equips these creatures with such unusual talents? Did you know male blanket octopuses were hidden away? This fascinating fact reveals that the male blanket octopus wasn't discovered until 2002. Researchers had been focusing on females, which are massive compared to their male counterparts, often reaching sizes up to 40,000 times larger. This extreme difference in size, known as sexual size dimorphism, baffled scientists for years. Imagine searching for a tiny octopus while only seeing its gigantic partner. Scientists eventually realized their oversight, prompting them to search for the elusive males. The existence of such a tiny male challenges assumptions we have about ocean life and highlights how nature can surprise us. These small male blanket octopuses, measuring just a few centimeters, exemplify how evolution can lead to such dramatic differences within the same species. Their discovery opens up new avenues for research into their behavior and ecology. So, next time you hear about octopuses, remember this incredible size difference and wonder what other mysteries the sea might be hiding. What if I told you Elvis changed music forever? In 1954, Elvis Presley recorded his first single, That's All Right, with Sun Records, a moment that marked the beginning of a musical revolution. By skillfully blending country sounds with rhythm and blues, He created a unique style that resonated with a wide audience. This innovative mix not only showcased his incredible vocal talent, but also introduced rock and roll to the mainstream, earning him the title of the King of Rock and Roll. People couldn't get enough of his lively performances and magnetic charisma, which drew fans from all walks of life. His songs, infused with energy and soul, broke through racial barriers and changed the music landscape forever. With each track, Elvis pushed the boundaries, setting trends that would inspire countless artists for generations. From his hip-shaking dance moves to his iconic hairstyle, Elvis became a cultural phenomenon. His influence remains palpable today, proving that genuine talent can leave an indelible mark on history. Isn't it fascinating how one artist can reshape an entire genre? What if I told you avocados are berries? Most people think of avocados as vegetables due to their savory flavor and used in salads and dips. Surprisingly, avocados belong to the fruit family, specifically classified as single-seed berries. This classification comes from the botanical definition of a berry, which is a fleshy fruit produced from a single ovary containing a seed. The creamy texture and rich taste of avocados stem from their high, healthy fat content, primarily monounsaturated fats that are good for your heart. Not only do avocados offer a delicious addition to meals, but they are also packed with nutrients like potassium, vitamins E and C, and fiber, making them a superfood. From guacamole to smoothies, the versatility of avocados allows them to shine in various dishes. Next time you enjoy this luscious fruit, remember you're savoring a berry, one that brings a unique twist to our culinary traditions. Isn't it fascinating how something we think of one way can actually belong to a completely different category? You might be shocked to learn that bookshops were safe. During the London riots of 2011, while chaos unfolded across many neighborhoods, something surprising happened. Bookshops largely avoided looting and vandalism. Amidst the turmoil, these sanctuaries of knowledge stood resilient. One bookshop owner even remarked that if thieves stole books, they might actually learn something. This statement highlights an interesting perspective on the value of literature and education. Many rioters focused on physical goods, but the bookshelves remained untouched, symbolizing a refuge for community wisdom, rather than an object of theft. In a world where violence often drowns out the voices of reason, this anomaly reminds us of the enduring power of books. These spaces attract people who seek knowledge, inspiration, or simply a quiet moment away from the world. The contrast between the raging riots and the stillness of bookshops illustrates how some treasures are unbreakable, even when society seems to fracture. Isn't it heartening to know that something as simple as a book can have such meaning? Guess what really drives cars uphill in Canada? Magnetic Hill, located in the stunning region of Ladakh, offers a mesmerizing optical illusion that leaves visitors scratching their heads. When you park your car in the designated spot and shift into neutral, something magical happens. The vehicle seems to roll uphill. This curious phenomenon tricks our brains into perceiving a gentle slope as an incline, creating the illusion of defying gravity. Tourists flock to Magnetic Hill, bringing cameras and curiosity to witness this surreal experience for themselves. The surrounding landscape is equally captivating, with majestic mountains and clear skies that enhance the charm of this unusual spot. People often wonder how such an optical illusion works and share their experiences with friends and family. Although it may seem strange, Magnetic Hill serves as a delightful reminder of how nature can play tricks on our senses. Next time you're in Canada, don't miss this chance to see cars rolling up a hill. Wouldn't it be fun to experience this bizarre twist of reality? Let's uncover the truth about clicking a mouse. Did you know that clicking a mouse 10 million times actually burns just 1 calorie? This surprising fact highlights how little energy many of our daily activities require. If you think about it, that's an astonishingly small amount of calories for something we might do without even realizing it. To put it in perspective, you would need to click your mouse around 10 million times to burn off even a single calorie. We often associate exercise with burning calories and think we need to be active to make a difference. But it turns out even tiny movements like clicking a mouse add up over time. This can be a fun reminder of how our bodies work, especially for those who spend a lot of time on computers. While your fingers might be busy clicking away, it's clear that to truly make an impact on calorie burning, you'll need to incorporate some physical exercise into your routine. So the next time you're gaming or working on your laptop, remember just how little energy those clicks really use. Think the Super Bowl is just American? Think again. This iconic event reaches around the globe, being broadcast in over 182 countries. That's right. While many people in the US gather for game day, millions of others are tuning in from places like Canada, the UK, and even Australia. The Super Bowl has become a cultural phenomenon, drawing in not just die-hard football enthusiasts, but also casual viewers who enjoy the halftime shows and commercials that have become just as famous as the game itself. With diverse audiences, the Super Bowl showcases not only American football, but also elements of entertainment and advertising that resonate with various cultures. Whether you're watching for the game, the ads, or the halftime spectacle, it's clear this event transcends borders and unites people worldwide. Who knew that football could have such a far-reaching impact? Startling truth: medical errors cause 250,000 deaths yearly. In the United States, medical errors have shockingly become the third leading cause of death, surpassing both respiratory disease and accidents. These errors, which claim more than 250,000 lives each year, often arise from seemingly minor slip-ups. Imagine a nurse accidentally administering the wrong medication, or a doctor misinterpreting critical patient charts. These quiet mistakes can have dire consequences. Delayed diagnoses further complicate the issue, as patients may not receive timely treatment for serious conditions. The unsettling reality is that the very systems designed to heal can sometimes lead to harm, shining a light on the need for better training and improved protocols in healthcare. As we continue to rely on medical professionals to care for us, it raises the important question: what steps can we take to prevent these tragic mistakes? Let's uncover the truth about fool's gold. Many people have stumbled upon fool's gold and mistaken it for real gold, only to find that it's actually iron pyrite, a mineral composed of iron and sulfur. This shiny, gold-like appearance can easily deceive even seasoned prospectors. However, distinguishing between fool's gold and genuine gold isn't just a fun party trick. It's also important in mining and geology. While gold is a dense and malleable metal, iron pyrite is much harder and lacks the same weight. Understanding the difference can save you from disappointment, especially if you're looking to strike it rich. Interestingly, pyrite forms in a variety of geological environments, often seen in sedimentary rocks or as a byproduct of certain mining activities. So next time you're out exploring, don't let its sparkle fool you. Pick it up, study its properties, and impress your friends. Who knows what other treasures you might find along the way? Discover the amazing heights of the Lockheed U-2. This incredible aircraft, often referred to as the Dragon Lady, is famed for its remarkable ability to soar over 75,000 feet in the sky. Designed in the 1950s, the U-2 was built for high-altitude surveillance missions during the Cold War. With its long wingspan and sleek design, it can glide above most weather systems and avoid enemy radar detection. Pilots wearing specialized pressure suits navigate this remarkable airplane, which allows them to gather vital intelligence without being easily spotted. The U-2's high-flying capabilities have made it a critical asset for military and intelligence operations around the globe. Even today, the Dragon Lady continues to be used for reconnaissance, proving that innovative engineering can achieve the extraordinary. Imagine piloting an aircraft at such dizzying heights. How does it feel to see the Earth from that perspective? Why does the Naknavas hold a shipbuilding record? This incredible ship, originally known as the Seawise Giant, is an astonishing 1,503 feet long, making it the longest vessel ever constructed. Imagine a ship so vast that it could stretch longer than 4 football fields lined up end to end. Built with cutting-edge technology, the Naknavas showcases the amazing advancements in modern shipbuilding. Its size isn't just for show, it reflects the incredible engineering skills and expertise that shipbuilders possess today. The Naknavas can carry enormous cargo and navigate vast oceans, highlighting our ability to push boundaries in design and construction. The journey from blueprints to launching this floating giant was no small feat, requiring a remarkable coordination of materials, craftsmanship, and innovation. With every inch meticulously designed, the Naknava symbolizes how far we've come in marine technology. As maritime needs grow and evolve, this ship stands as a testament to human ingenuity. Who knows what the future holds for shipbuilding? Discover the hidden gem of Navajo Beach in Greece. Nestled on the island of Zakynthos, Navajo Beach, also known as Shipwreck Beach, boasts breathtaking white sand and sparkling turquoise waters that make it one of the most photographed beaches in the world. The highlight of this picturesque spot is the shipwreck of the Panayotis, which mysteriously washed ashore in 1980. While rumors swirl about its past, including claims of transporting contraband, the shipwreck adds a sense of intrigue that draws visitors from around the globe. Accessing this beautiful beach is part of the adventure, as it's only reachable by boat, leaving tourists with a sense of exclusivity and awe. Surrounded by towering limestone cliffs and the endless sea, Navajo Beach offers an unforgettable backdrop for sunbathing, swimming, and photography. So are you ready to explore this stunning paradise? Guess what really drives Bishan Char Island's mystery? This fascinating geological phenomenon in Bangladesh showcases how nature can play a magician's trick with land. Bishan Char Island is unique because it appears and disappears with the changing tides. Located in the estuary of the Meghna River, this island is formed primarily from sediments deposited by the river, which create new land when conditions are just right. When the tides rise, the island may be partially submerged, giving it an eerie, ever-shifting character. This cycle of appearance and disappearance not only shapes the landscape but also influences local wildlife and human activities. The unpredictable nature of Bishan Char Island makes it a hotspot for research, attracting scientists and adventure seekers eager to witness its fleeting beauty. Its existence raises interesting questions about climate change and land formation, prompting us to consider the delicate balance of our ecosystems. Have you ever seen a place that dances with the tides? Prepare to be amazed by the scorpion fish. These fascinating creatures are masters of disguise and escape. With their strikingly colorful bodies and spiny fins, scorpion fish blend perfectly into rocky reefs and coral environments, making them hard for predators to spot. When they face danger, they don't just hide, they can make a dramatic leap out of the water. This sudden jump helps them evade threats that might be closing in. Scorpion fish are known for their venomous spines, which also serve as a warning to would-be attackers. By combining their stealthy appearance with impressive agility, they ensure their survival in a world full of hungry predators. Next time you think about ocean life, remember these incredible fish that can leap to safety. Isn't it fascinating how evolution has equipped them with such unique survival skills? What if I told you Scotch whiskey rules exports? This beloved drink is not just a staple in bars, it's Scotland's most significant export, making up about 10% of the country's sales abroad. When you sip on a glass of Scotch, you're enjoying a piece of Scottish heritage crafted with passion and tradition. The whiskey industry supports thousands of jobs and represents a rich history that dates back centuries. Each bottle tells a unique story, influenced by the specific region where it's made, whether it's the smoky flavors from Islay or the sweeter notes from Speyside. Tourists flock to distilleries to experience the making process firsthand, and many leave with a taste of Scotland in their hearts. With its global appeal growing, Scotch whiskey continues to be a symbol of quality and craftsmanship, proving that even a simple drink can have an enormous impact on a nation's economy and culture. Did you know champagne corks are surprisingly dangerous? Statistics reveal that you are more likely to be injured or even killed by a champagne cork than by a spider. This might sound shocking, but every year around 24 people are treated for serious injuries linked to champagne corks in the United States alone. It turns out that when a cork is popped, it can travel at speeds up to 50 miles per hour. That's faster than a cheetah. This sheer speed can lead to eye injuries, facial fractures, and more. While spiders typically cause fear, their bites are usually harmless. So the next time you celebrate with a bottle of bubbly, remember to point the cork away from yourself and others. Safety first, even during the happiest moments. Isn't it wild how our biggest fears might not be the real threats? Why exactly does Norway need to worry about this virus? Recently, health officials have issued a warning about a new virus spreading in Norway. While the virus isn't classified as severe, it still carries potential health risks, particularly for vulnerable populations like the elderly and those with pre-existing conditions. Symptoms could range from mild to moderate, leading to increased stress on healthcare services. In response, public health authorities are urging people to practice good hygiene, like frequent hand washing and staying home when feeling unwell. It's crucial for everyone to stay informed and vigilant to prevent the virus from spreading further. By taking simple precautions and fostering community awareness, Norwegians can work together to minimize the impact of this virus. Will you take the necessary steps to protect yourself and your loved ones? Why exactly does La Paz soar above the rest? La Paz, the capital city of Bolivia, is famous for being one of the highest cities in the world, positioned at an impressive altitude of around 3,600 meters, or about 11,800 feet above sea level. This remarkable elevation makes it a unique destination for both adventure seekers and curious travelers. The thin air in La Paz creates a stirring atmosphere where you can experience dramatic landscapes, vibrant culture, and stunning views of the Andes Mountains. With its elevation, visitors might feel the effects of altitude sickness, so it's always wise to take it easy at first. The city's streets are filled with lively markets, colorful festivals, and beautiful architecture, truly showcasing Bolivian heritage. From the breathtaking Moon Valley to the bustling Witches Market, La Paz offers an unforgettable experience that sets it apart from other cities. Have you ever wondered what it's like to walk among the clouds? Did you know that some places are too toxic for humans? In certain areas of our planet, like volcanic regions or deep-sea vents, the atmosphere brims with toxic gases such as sulfur dioxide and carbon monoxide. These gases can create an environment that's deadly to humans, but surprisingly, they offer a home to unique life forms. For example, extremophiles, like certain bacteria and archaea, have adapted to survive in these harsh conditions. They have developed special enzymes that help them break down chemicals we would find deadly. These hardy organisms play a crucial role in their ecosystems, often forming the base of a food chain that supports more complex life. Understanding these incredible adaptations not only fascinates scientists, but also holds potential for biotechnological advances. Could exploring these extreme environments lead to new discoveries about life and how it might survive elsewhere in the universe? Surprisingly, it's a fact that ginkgo trees are ancient survivors. This remarkable species has a lineage that stretches back an incredible 270 million years, making it one of the oldest living tree types on our planet. Imagine a tree that has witnessed the rise and fall of dinosaurs and survived multiple mass extinctions. The ginkgo, often called a botanical time traveler, thrived even after events that wiped out countless other species. Its unique fan-shaped leaves and ability to adapt to urban environments make it a favorite in city parks and along streets. What's truly fascinating is that ginkgo trees are not only tough, but also resilient, bouncing back even after severe pollution or harsh conditions. So next time you see one, remember that you're looking at a living piece of history, a true testament to nature's ability to endure. How incredible is that? Did you know cinnamon comes from trees? Cinnamon is derived from the inner bark of cinnamon trees, a fascinating process that begins after the monsoon season when the trees are harvested. Farmers carefully cut and peel the outer layer of the bark to reveal the inner bark, which is the part used for the spice we love. This inner bark is then air-dried to develop its rich flavor. The most prized variety is called Ceylon cinnamon, and it hails from Sri Lanka, which astonishingly produces about 90% of the world's cinnamon. Known for its mild and delicate flavor, Ceylon cinnamon is often preferred for cooking and baking, making it a staple in many kitchens. Its aromatic qualities not only enhance dishes like pastries and curries, but also offer various health benefits, including anti-inflammatory properties and blood sugar regulation. So next time you sprinkle cinnamon on your oatmeal or mix it into a dessert, Remember the journey it takes from tree to table? Isn't it amazing how a simple spice can have such an intricate story? Did you know your mouth is a mini ecosystem? Our mouths are home to about 700 different species of bacteria, creating a bustling community that plays a vital role in keeping our teeth and gums healthy. This diverse microbiome isn't just a collection of germs. Many of these bacteria help break down food and protect our bodies from harmful invaders. Maintaining a balance in this microscopic world is crucial because when harmful bacteria outnumber the good ones, it can lead to dental issues like cavities and gum disease. Regular brushing, flossing, and dental checkups help keep this ecosystem thriving. It's fascinating to think that these tiny organisms are doing so much work every day, often without us realizing it. By taking care of our mouths, we not only promote oral health, but also support our overall well-being. So next time you brush your teeth, remember you're not just cleaning, you're also nurturing a vibrant community right in your own mouth. Believe it or not, Sugar Ray Robinson had a chilling dream. In 1947, one of boxing's greatest champions had a premonition that shook him to his core. Sugar Ray Robinson experienced a vivid nightmare where he accidentally killed his opponent in the ring. This haunting vision made him hesitate before an important fight, leading to his decision to withdraw initially. However, Robinson eventually overcame his fears and stepped into the ring, believing he could control the outcome. Tragically, the fight turned deadly and his opponent lost his life. This incident left a profound impact on Robinson, shaping his view on the sport and the extreme risks that come with it. It raises questions about the pressures athletes face and the mental battles they often fight in a high-stakes environment. How do dreams and intuition play into our decisions, especially in life-and-death situations? Prepare to be amazed by Nikola Tesla's astonishing beliefs. The famous inventor Nikola Tesla once claimed he might live to an extraordinary age of 150 years. He believed that electricity held mysterious healing powers that could positively influence our bodies and even extend our lifespan. Tesla was deeply fascinated by the relationship between electricity and health, suggesting that it could be used not just in devices, but also as a form of therapy. To explore this idea, it is said that he experimented on himself, trying to harness electric currents to test his theories. Sadly, despite his visionary ideas and groundbreaking work in electricity, Tesla passed away at the age of 86. His dreams of longevity and the therapeutic potential of electricity inspire discussions even today, sparking curiosity about how technology and health can intertwine. Could electricity one day unlock the secrets to living longer? Who knows? Ever thought about why Delaware is the first state? It all traces back to December 7, 1787, when Delaware became the first colony to ratify the United States Constitution. This bold move highlighted the state's pivotal role in shaping the nation. The leaders of Delaware, particularly the remarkable Caesar Rodney, were instrumental not only in ratifying the Constitution, but also in signing the Declaration of Independence. Rodney's courage is legendary. He rode through a stormy night to cast his vote for independence when every moment counted. By taking this decisive step, Delaware set a precedent that encouraged other states to join in, paving the way for a unified country. Today, Delaware proudly celebrates its heritage as the first state, reminding us of its vital contributions during a transformative time in American history. Isn't it fascinating how one small state played such a big part in the story of our nation? Believe it or not, Russia has a diamond crater. Located in the town of Mirny, this incredible geological feature is known as the Mirny Diamond Mine, an astonishing pit that stretches 122 feet deep and 0.75 miles wide. Imagine standing at the edge of a colossal hole, capturing a surreal view that seems to drop into oblivion. The mine is a remnant of the Soviet era and has a fascinating history intertwined with the country's quest for diamond mining. Constructed in the 1950s, it once produced a significant portion of the world's diamonds. Workers excavated the earth for more than 40 years, transforming the landscape and leaving behind a giant crater that gleams like a treasure chest. However, the mine's scale is not just a marvel, it presents challenges too. Helicopters must avoid flying over it due to the air currents created by the massive depth. Today, while the mine is not in active operation, it stands as a powerful symbol of ambition, engineering, and the peculiar beauty of nature intertwined with human endeavor. Can you imagine what it would be like to gaze down into such a magnificent abyss? Have you ever noticed how we recognize faces? Humans are naturally attracted to faces, and our brains are specially wired for this task. Certain areas of the brain are solely dedicated to facial recognition, making it easier for us to identify one another from a very young age. This ability is crucial for social interactions, as distinguishing between friends and foes can help us navigate our relationships safely. For instance, when we see a familiar face, our brains quickly process that information, allowing us to make social decisions, such as whether to approach or avoid someone. But it doesn't stop there. Our brains also help us interpret a variety of emotional expressions, from joy to sadness, enhancing our ability to communicate and connect with others. Imagine a world without facial recognition. Recognizing loved ones would be nearly impossible. This incredible ability shapes our social landscape, reminding us how important faces are in building bonds and understanding each other. So the next time you greet a friend, think about the amazing brain work that makes it all possible. Did you know that countries can't claim the moon? The Outer Space Treaty, ratified in 1967, is a groundbreaking agreement that shapes our understanding of space exploration. This treaty clearly states that no nation can claim sovereignty over the moon or any other celestial body. It's a bit like an agreement that ensures space remains a shared playground for all of humanity. Besides protecting the moon, the treaty also bans the placement of nuclear weapons and other destructive devices in orbit. This means we can explore space without the fear of warfare spilling into the cosmos. With countries working together to explore planets, asteroids, and beyond, the treaty encourages international collaboration. Imagine scientists from different nations uniting to unlock the mysteries of the universe instead of competing for ownership. As we continue to explore the stars, this treaty reminds us that space is a treasure meant for all, not a race to claim land. Isn't that a comforting thought? What if you stayed in a giant guitar hotel? In Florida, there's an incredible 450-foot Stratocaster guitar-shaped hotel that offers a unique experience for rock music fans. This extraordinary hotel allows guests to live out their rock star dreams, even if they can't strum a single chord. Imagine waking up in a room designed like a musical haven, surrounded by electric guitars and memorabilia from music legends. Inside, you'll find luxurious amenities, including a relaxing spa, fabulous restaurants, and thrilling entertainment options. The hotel also features stunning views of the surrounding area, allowing guests to soak in the vibrant Florida atmosphere. You can even join live music events, making it feel like you're part of a concert. Whether you're a die-hard music lover or just looking for a cool place to stay, this guitar hotel provides an unforgettable experience that blends the glamour of the rock and roll lifestyle with modern comforts. Are you ready to rock out in style? Did you know potato chip bags are filled with nitrogen? This clever trick is a game changer in the snacking world. Instead of regular air, these bags are packed with nitrogen, which helps keep your favorite chips crispy and fresh. But why nitrogen? Well, unlike oxygen, nitrogen doesn't cause the chips to oxidize and go stale. Plus, the nitrogen creates a cushion, protecting those delicate chips from crushing during transportation. Ever opened a bag of chips and found most pieces broken? That might be because they were too jostled in regular air. By using nitrogen, manufacturers help ensure that most of the chips reach your hands in perfect condition. So the next time you enjoy that crunchy goodness, remember the science behind it, keeping your snacks fresh and intact for ultimate enjoyment. Hard to believe, but robots recharge fuel now. China has unveiled the first fuel recharging robot, revolutionizing the way we think about gas stations. This innovative machine takes the hassle out of refueling by automating the process, allowing vehicles to recharge their fuel without human intervention. Imagine pulling up to a gas station and letting a robot handle the refueling while you relax in your car. This technology isn't just about convenience. It also aims to improve safety and efficiency at busy stations. By using advanced sensors and AI, the robot navigates around vehicles and connects to fuel pumps seamlessly. As the world moves towards more automated solutions, This invention could lead to faster service times and reduce the chances of spills or accidents. Could we soon see these robots becoming a common sight at gas stations everywhere? Why did people rely on abacuses for math? Long before calculators buzzed into our lives, the abacus ruled the world of calculations. This ancient tool, consisting of rows of movable beads on rods, has an impressive history stretching back thousands of years, with roots in ancient China. Its simplicity is part of its charm. Users slide the beads back and forth to perform basic arithmetic like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Even today, the abacus remains a valuable educational tool in many parts of the world, helping children grasp mathematical concepts in a tactile way. It allows students to visualize numbers and develop mental math skills quickly. Plus, using an abacus encourages concentration and fine motor skills, making it not just a calculating device, but a hands-on learning experience. Imagine the focus required to move those beads swiftly while solving problems. In a way, the abacus brings math to life, connecting us with our mathematical ancestors and showing that sometimes the simplest tools can make the biggest difference. Let's uncover the truth about toilet paper's origin. The first commercially manufactured toilet paper was introduced by Joseph Gatty in 1857, and it was marketed as a luxurious, medicated product. Before Gatty's innovation, bathroom hygiene was quite different. People relied on a range of materials from leaves to corn cobs, often based on what was available. Gatty took a bold step by presenting his product in flat sheets, a novel approach at the time, rather than rolls like we use today. He targeted wealthier consumers, positioning toilet paper as not just a necessity, but a sign of elegance and self-care. Imagine the shift in perspective. Having a dedicated product for such a personal and vital use was revolutionary. Today we take toilet paper for granted, but Gatty's invention marked the beginning of a hygienic revolution that transformed bathroom habits across the world. Isn't it fascinating how one product can change so much? Prepare to be amazed by salamander eggs. These remarkable eggs, especially from the Ambystoma genus, exhibit a fascinating gelatinous and translucent appearance. This unique look isn't just for show. The protective gel around the eggs shields them from hungry predators and prevents dehydration. Many salamander species have adopted a special way of reproducing called ovoviviparity. This means that instead of laying eggs in the water, they incubate their young internally until they are ready to emerge. When the baby salamanders are prepared, they are released into the water, fully formed and ready to start their lives. It's a clever adaptation that increases their survival chances. Each developmental step showcases nature's ingenuity, allowing these stunning creatures to thrive in environments that would typically be hostile to their eggs. Have you ever wondered how such tiny eggs hold the potential for life? Imagine using starlight to celebrate festivals. In China, during vibrant festivals, people have a fascinating tradition of capturing the light from the stars and placing it in small plates to brighten the night. This unique practice is not only about decoration, it carries deep cultural meaning. Light symbolizes hope, joy, and the brightening of lives during celebrations, showcasing the connection between nature and human spirit. As lanterns glow and fireworks light up the sky, star-filled plates enhance the magical atmosphere, creating a breathtaking sight for all to enjoy. By incorporating starlight into their festivities, participants honor their ancestors and express their wishes for a prosperous year ahead. This blend of celestial beauty and cultural pride makes these celebrations truly unforgettable. So next time you gaze at the stars, think about how they might be a part of celebrations far away. Is it really true that wheelchairs can climb stairs? The BRO electric wheelchair makes this impressive feat a reality. This cutting-edge wheelchair is designed to navigate stairs effortlessly with just the push of a button. Imagine the freedom it provides for those with mobility challenges. No more waiting for help to go up or down stairs. With its advanced technology, the BRO allows users to ascend and descend steps safely and independently. It features a unique mechanism that adjusts to the angle of the stairs, ensuring stability and comfort while navigating tricky terrains. Users can easily transition from flat ground to steps, opening up new possibilities for mobility in homes and public spaces. Whether you are attending events, visiting friends, or simply exploring your neighborhood, this innovative design enhances accessibility and independence. The BRO electric wheelchair represents not just a piece of equipment, but a significant leap toward inclusion. So can you imagine a world where stairs no longer limit your freedom? Did you know that rats can outlast camels without water? It's surprising, but these small creatures can actually survive longer without drinking. While camels are famous for their ability to go for days or even weeks without water by storing it in their bodies, rats take a different approach. These nimble little mammals can endure around 2 to 3 weeks in a dry environment, thanks to their efficient kidneys and ability to extract moisture from the food they eat. One would think giraffes are just tall and majestic, but they too can survive a surprisingly long time without water. In fact, both rats and giraffes can go for up to several weeks without sipping any water at all, relying on their unique adaptations. So next time you think about survival in the desert, remember that even the smallest animals can surprise you in their resilience.